This is the most dangerous virus that has ever existed, and I'm about to install it right now. I'm not going to bore you with any introductions, let's just do it. Whoa, wait, not in here. This is my main computer and we need it for something. I have an old PC, let's do it there instead. Ready? Okay, nothing happened. Did the virus not work? Did it crash or something? I mean, look at the screen. It seems completely fine to me. Well, I watched countless YouTube videos where someone double clicks on a virus and instantly the desktop background changes to something creepy. A million random files are created on the screen and message boxes start popping up. But let me tell you that a virus that is actually dangerous does not work that way at all. It works exactly like this. It looks like absolutely nothing happened. In this video, I want to show you exactly what happens in the hacker side of the screen when a real virus gets into your system. But before I do that, let me just say that I'm doing this entire test inside a completely controlled, isolated environment. I know exactly what I'm doing here because I actually wrote this file. So please, do not ever try to do anything like this, not even for quick tests. This is strictly for educational purposes only. So what exactly just happened? I clicked on a file and on the surface, absolutely nothing changed. But if we look at my laptop, I have a terminal opened right here. There's some text written on this terminal, but the most important part is a specific line right here. It says new client added. And now if I just go ahead and type the command targets, it shows me a list of all online targets right now, which I have just one. So now I can just type select 288, and if you pay close attention to this part, the text changed from center to shell. This means I am now directly inside the system. Now I'm going to use a cd command to go straight into the C drive. Now if I type the command dir, it shows every single file and folder inside that drive. This literally means I have full active access to this computer. It is exactly as if I have a CMD window open right in that computer. And if you don't really know what this CMD page is, let me explain it. This text page basically rolls over your entire operating system. When you use your computer normally, you're looking at a graphical interface. But before you see that visual interface, this command line is the one that has control over everything. When you look at your folders inside a file explorer, you can see those exact same folders right here in this command line by just using the dir command. But here, there's a massive difference. Right now, I'm looking at the folders of a computer that isn't mine and a system that I technically didn't have permission to enter. I mean, it is actually my own computer, but you get the idea. Okay, so I'm saying this app gave me full access to this computer. So what happens if I just delete this file? Let's try it. Let's just drag it over the trash can and there it is. Look at that. It seems like the file got deleted and I just cleared the trash too. So, well, this is actually way worse. Wouldn't it not delete if it was open? Why did it delete so easily? This proves that this file wasn't just a simple standalone virus. It was a Trojan horse. A Trojan horse's main job is just to trick you and bring the actual dangerous virus into your system. That's it. Once a real virus is dropped and successfully executed inside your computer, this file has no more use. Deleting it doesn't stop anything, which is exactly what just happened here. Okay, let's try another classic solution. I will just restart my computer. The virus is open right now, so after a full system restart, it won't be running anymore, right? Nope. Look at my terminal. It's still right there. It reconnected automatically. Okay, let's just keep it running for now. Let's see what else we can do with it. We already learned that I can easily go through all of my folders and look at my files. But what else? Look at this. I see this text file that says password.txt. If I want to see what is written inside it, I just write type password.txt and here it is. It prints out the text. It says you got me. But what if I want to look at a picture? Imagine I searched this computer and I found an image file that I really want to see. In this custom thing that I wrote, I added a feature that allows me to download files. So right here, I can just type the command download pic.png and it will instantly download the picture. Now I can see it. I can also do this process in reverse and send any file I want from my laptop over that system. For example, I can type echo hi, how are you? And I take that output and write it on a text.txt and hit enter. If you look at the other computer, you can see that a new text file with that exact content has been created. I can also upload images or basically anything. I just selected a picture for this, typed the upload command and and after a few seconds, the file is fully transferred and here it is. The use for this is that I can upload more virus into the system. Now you know. I'm only showing these commands for demonstration. I will never publish or use this file anywhere, so there is no point in learning these commands is what I'm trying to say. What else can this thing do? I'm going to enter a command called klstart. This terminal immediately responds and says keylogger is already started. Well, it seems like it was already started. What is a keylogger? It logs your keystrokes. That's it. But it's dangerous though. For example, let's say I go to Chrome on the infected PC and try to log into a website. I type in my username and my password. The user thinks everything is fine, but now if I come back to my terminal and type kldump, it will instantly display every single button that was clicked on that keyboard. You can clearly see here I opened Google, looked for a fake login website, in the end entered a fake username and password. We can stop this logging process by just typing klstop. Why should we stop it? Because we don't want the antivirus to get suspicious. Speaking of antivirus, where are they actually? Well, this PC is 15 years old and I have no idea what is happening with the antivirus, and I'm helpless trying to delete it. But there's a site called Virus Total. You can upload a file and it brings it through every antivirus to check it out. I upload the file and I wait. Looks like there are 3 out of 75 antiviruses that caught this file. I admit it, I did not really work on hiding the fact that this is a virus because this is for educational purposes, of course. Well, let's just say 3 out of 71? That's just perfect. This is Windows Defender here. I've asked Google, is it, if I'm saying the names correctly. Even Bitdefender didn't catch it. All of these are top antiviruses, but let me tell you, this does not mean that they are bad or these 3 are the best antiviruses in the world. It's just the way they work. They might catch it later. And regardless, you have to have at least one antivirus on your PC. In most cases, Windows Defender itself is just fine, but why didn't they catch this file? And how do antiviruses behave? It might be another video for another day. What else about the file? I can run a crypto miner with it. A crypto miner is a background program that steals the computer's raw processing power to mine cryptocurrency for the hacker. If I type mine start, as you can see, it says miner started. Nothing visible is happening on the target's computer, but it's happening. I can stop this one too by typing mine stop. One last thing this tool can do involves your personal data. Well, I mean, if it wasn't already, imagine you have this file right here. It's really important, and inside the text, it says important. What I can do from my side is simply type log important.txt. And now when the user tries to open that file after that, instead of seeing their important notes, it's just a bunch of completely random text. If you know a thing or two about this stuff, you will realize that this is just a simple encoding, but it proves the point. Actually, I have this important picture too, and you can see it's a perfectly normal picture. So let's go ahead and log that one too, see what happens. It's done instantly. Now if I try to open that file, if my 50-year-old PC can even handle opening the photo, the file is completely corrupted and won't open. This is exactly how ransomware works, but on a much more complex scale. Okay, I just don't click on any files that look like this. Easy. Really? Did you forget about the Trojan horse? Let me ask you a question. One of these 4 files has a hidden virus inside it. Can you guess which one it is? I'll open the first one. It opens up Chrome normally. If my 6 gig RAM computer can actually handle Chrome. Let's check the second one. It opens up AnyDesk. The third one, it opens up Telegram in the background actually, which is fine. And the fourth one didn't do anything at all. But if we go back and look at our terminal, we can see that we have 4 new visitors that just checked in. That means all 4 of them were viruses. They did open the actual apps, but they were infected. This virus ran first in the background and then opened the real app so you wouldn't suspect anything. Don't trust a file just because of its icon, is what I'm trying to say here. An actual virus out there in the real world should not have all of these different features all together. Real viruses have very specific goals and they design very precisely based on that single goal. A tool that tries to do everything all at once like this is more like an all-in-one showcase, which is not practical for real hackers because it becomes too large and way too easy for antiviruses to detect. I wrote this entire program someday back in 2024. It's all written in pure C, by the way. I couldn't and won't show you the code for obvious safety reasons, but I can show you a glimpse of what the code structure looks like. Well, here it is. Now, to be completely honest with you, what you saw today is just a very basic virus. Advanced real-world viruses do so much crazier things. because I just realized that I'm using the term virus. I actually mean malware. Virus is just a sub thing of that malware too, so keep that in mind. The main point of this entire video is to show you that the real malware doesn't do this. How do we stay safe from these viruses? That also can be another video. Let me know if you want it, and thanks for watching. Bye.